Hey guys, today we're going to be doing some more Rimworld. Last time, it's been a little while, last time we got a decent base setup. We only have like minor issues, one character missing an eye, nothing too bad. But obviously, since we're doing a tribal start, we have a ways to go before I would say that we are out of the woods. But anyway, let's see if we can get some better research, better infrastructure, and better kill count. Now then, let's play some Rimworld. Now, we last left off with me trying to clear out this field for some rice, which I still want to finish that before anything else, because right now having to hunt for all of my food is kind of annoying. So once these guys finish, they should start clearing out these plants. And once they finish with the big ones, namely like the trees and the bushes, the things that take a while, there we go. I'll put harvest, or not harvest, sowing on. So now we just wait. And while they're doing that, I'll talk about some of the things I've planned. So I've got a lot of people doing research because, I mean, we need to get more research done. Also, I didn't allow sowing, I just hid the thing. I had the wrong button and I didn't even notice it. Anyway, as I was saying, we got some people doing research, which is obviously necessary. Once these people are done with the planting, they'll also be working on research. I want to speed through getting some complex clothing so that we're wearing better shit than tribal wear. Then next up, we're going to go for electricity, and we're going to get some air conditioning so we can get food just completely under lock and key. Now, along with that, at some point, we're going to need some better buildings, because right now we've got some real shitters. Plus, we're going to want a barn for our chickens, because when it gets really cold out, they could get frostbite. Plus, if we get a barn that is temperature controlled, then we can leave the fertilized eggs in there, and we can just have a massive amount of chickens. However, if I am going to do something like that, I am going to probably put the barn over on this side, so that way, first of all, it's the quickest that we can access, and second of all, we can always expand the fencing down and to the right. Now, there's not a lot of room over here for it, so there is also the possibility I decide to build it over here or up here. But the thing is, this river really kind of cuts through my base in an annoying way. I still like it because it is kind of like a choke point, a pseudo choke point, really, because obviously they can walk through the water, but it'll slow them down so much that they're gonna hopefully prioritize going over the bridge if they're kind of close to it. Not if it's like way out of the way, but that'll semi help with the influx of any raiders. Anyway, in here we are really low on food already. I know this rice is going to take a while to grow, so let's work on getting some wild boars, I suppose, because that, wait, do they give, oh, they give pig skin. I don't want that. I want like some usable leather. Let's kill some ibex then, and some donkeys. I really like having plain leather just available for when I get complex clothing, because plain leather is a really nice leather to have, right? It's not the best leather by any means, but it's a very easy one to get large amounts of, and therefore I really prefer it. I am going to, real quick, animal disease flu. Great. As I was saying, I am going to put corpses, I'll just let all corpses be over here, priority, so that way it's closer to the butcher's table. Now, which disease got the flu? The rooster. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Chicks grow to adulthood really fast. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slaughter this rooster. I'm not gonna bother treating it, because I know we could just treat it, right? But I don't think it's that important. You know what? No, here's what I'll do. I'll leave it be for now, and if he gets treated, it gives some medical skill to my doctor, so I guess we'll leave it be. But like, I really don't like having to worry about that flu, because I mean, I know it wouldn't spread, but I don't want my doctor getting preoccupied. when there's something actually important for them to do. I don't even remember who my doctor is. I don't think I ever remember who does what in my colonies. Is it Huntsman? No, it's Trobo or no, Vulture. Gosh, I have multiple people who are mediocre at doctoring. Yeah, Starvation. So yeah, we'll treat the rooster, and I'm fine with using tribal or herbal medicine. I mean, because it's herbal medicine. That shit literally grows on, well, not trees, but plants. Mega Scarab, there is a cooked meal right next to you, and you ate the raw meat. What is wrong with you? Now, we do have this warg right here. I think once Vulture is done planting, I'm going to get everyone into a nice, like, phalanx position or something and deal with him, because that is a big threat to my colony as long as he's here. Sadly, my hunter does seem to also be the one who helps Vulture with the planting, so it's taking a lot longer. But, oh well. I do think it's kind of funny how Huntsman is my hunter, literally in the name. Okay, we've got a trader here who's got a golden knife. Doesn't seem very effective, but hey, whatever. I might sell some shit to them. Mega Scarab is upset mostly because he ate that raw food, even though it was perfectly good food right next to him. I also think I might have them build a table. Okay, so yeah, everyone is going to research now. Okay, let's make sure. Is there any other? Yeah, there's also a lynx and a cougar. So there's a lot of dangerous animals. So I want to thin out the herd a bit. Wait, actually, I'll let Huntsman carry back this donkey. Okay, now I'm going to first deal with this warg. So we got our melees up here. And then we'll put our ranged over on these sides of the rock so that the warg, if it gets past our melees, is slowed down at least. Do you have the range to hit the warg? You do. Here, anyone who has the range to attack the warg, just attack it. Well, that's not great. Okay, well, there goes that plan. There we go. Not even a scratch. Now I will have Huntsman real quick just finish off this warg so it doesn't heal and get back up. Plus, that is some free meat. Well, free. I could have lost my population doing that. Anyway, I'll let them go ahead and do that now. Mega Scarab, why don't you, once you're done hauling that, go ahead and trade. See if there's anything we can sell. So yeah, the ambrosia I've got that I harvested earlier, that's definitely something nice. I've got this cloth for that stupid mistake I made, where I accidentally made it so he wants to wear tribal headdress. I need to definitely remember to do the ideology shit, so that way I can get rid of that necessity as soon as possible. Oh, and a normal pila, I don't know how it's pronounced. We've already got one, so not really necessary to have another, but whatever. Thanks, it's the thought that counts, and I guess I could sell it. So I'll let my people sleep through the night. I will say to not sow any more rice, because next time I will do corn. The rice is just a temporary measure so that I can fill up my stores with rice, and then once it's completely filled with rice, I will swap over to corn, which I think is way better than rice. The only, reason you pick rice is for a temporary boost. Because, rice grows a lot quicker, but it also gives you a lot less food. So we did get some wolf skin, which is nice, I guess. Mega Scarab, can you tell me, what is wrong with you? Is it still just the raw food? My gosh, man, calm down. Thankfully, it's only 3 hours until he goes. 2 hours. There we go. He should be... Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. Now he's fine. So I'm letting them just all focus on research. Right now that is a extreme necessity. But while they do that, let's do some planning, right? So we did want to have something here. I think this is going to just be more farmland. Because having a massive farm is kind of necessary to a certain degree. So I could just expand it down to like here. I think, let's see, how big would it be then? 780 squares, 810. Let's do 720. Now, the reason I didn't have that big at first is because, mind you, I'm mostly just preparing this for the corn. Now, once we have the corn growing, it's going to be a different story. And I could also have a secondary farm like connected to it that is growing something else. I could have it be sort of like divided up, having, you know, top left quadrant be one plant, top right be another. But I'm not going to do that because I am lazy. What I will do, though, is I will work on making a freezer relatively soon. I mean, we haven't even gotten electricity yet, much less the ability to temperature regulate. But I will work on one soon-ish. You know, trademark. I want to wait until we get the research done. But speaking of planning, let's see here. So we're going to want to have a area where we craft things. And I think a perfect place for that would be to the left over here. So I'm thinking we're going to need room for the crafter and the chair, and then an empty space, and then a chair, and then a crafter. And then crafter, chair, empty space, chair, crafter, wall. So that should be decently sized, I will say. Now I'll let them haul the rocks up here, which I'm going to need to expand this rock zone even more. And we will need to install a wooden floor just to deal with the amount of dirt that's going to accumulate if I don't. Now, this is slowing down our research, of course, which is not ideal, but I want to get this stuff pre-prepared so that the moment the research is done, I can get to crafting clothing. Because everyone can work together on this, and everyone can work together on the research, except Huntsman. I guess Huntsman can't construct, can he? Yeah, okay, he can, but he has 0, so I'm not letting him do it. Understandable. Now we'll build up the walls, and then we'll be done with the crafter. I mean, I'll need to put up some chairs, I guess, but I'm gonna do that after. Now, I did say about getting some tables for my population. I think I will do just that. Let's see, what's a good table shape? How about like this? Sad Wander. Okay. Have a good wander about, I guess. Now, I am setting up 6 chairs, even though there's only 5 of us, just in case we get a 6th person. We don't actually have a room for them yet, but, you know, gotta be pre-prepared. Plus, it looks nice having it completely filled out. But right now, Mega Scarab is just gonna wander around depressed, I guess. He does kind of need to sleep at some point, but I think he's just gonna end up staying up through the whole night. I do feel kind of bad for Mega Scarab, right? I'm pretty sure let me check. Yeah, he's missing an eye. He's got the lowest mood of anyone, and it's admittedly mainly because I gave him that role in our religion, but I kind of had to because he's the highest social person. Well, at least he's sleeping it off. He's sleeping off the sadness. And now it does say major break risk, but it's not actually, because the catharsis is going to raise his mood insanely high. Now we are low on food yet again, so I will say to hunt more ibex. Oh, well, that one's obtained by the cougar, I guess. And while I'm at it, also say to harvest some berry bushes. Just because that'll also add to our food reserves. Now, we do just absolutely burn through food right now. But once I have the farm like in full production, as well as once I have a freezer, that will be a problem of the past. Like, absolutely won't be an issue. Now the chairs are almost done, which means soon enough they will be eating at actual tables. There we go. Now they're eating at a table, so they no longer will be upset about having to stand and eat, which I really don't understand why you'd be that upset about it, but like, I guess it is a bit annoying, so I can kind of get it, maybe. A little. Now then, back to research once Wolf is done cleaning, I guess. And Trobo is still cooking up because we need a lot of food ready. Now, it is warning me about needing warm clothes because of the cold temperatures. That is why we're researching, actually. Now, we only have the one tailor, which is Wool. I said wolf earlier, but it's Wool. So he's going to have to do all of our clothing for us. I'm going to have him prioritize pants and button-down shirts first, because those are really nicer, you know, well, the pants because you need pants, and the button-down shirt for protection. And then I will get us some weather-appropriate clothing. I am going to create like a specific clothing group for when it's cold out, and then a specific clothing group for when it's any other time. Any other time, it'll be a cowboy hat and a parka, or not parka, a duster. When it's cold out, I will trade out the duster for a parka. But they're still keeping the cowboy hat because they look funny. And also because I don't think that the head is really that important when it comes to temperature regulation. Now, for now, we are going to be using leather. However, way down the line, I plan on upgrading to Devil Strand for the dusters and cowboy hats. And for parkas, I mean, parkas need to be made out of, like, cloth. I'm not sure if Devil Strand works. If it does, then maybe I'll do Devil Strand parkas. If not, I'll just do cotton, probably. I could also, alternatively, if the duster and cowboy hat are high enough quality, it might even just be good enough for cold temperatures, because it's only going to go to 30 degrees. During a cold snap, we can just assume it'll hit 0. It still won't be that cold. Like, that's cold, sure, but it's not as bad as it can be, like, on ice caps. The research is almost done. Now, next up, electricity. Everyone go back to research, except, actually, hang on. Let's get the hand tailor bench up and running. So, right there. Whoever wants to build that, build it. Huntsman, cool. What are you? Okay. He just wanted to deliver it. He didn't want to actually build it. Okay, now let's add these bills. So first of all, pants. Let's see, where's pants? There we go. And button-down t-shirts. So I need 5 of each. And I only want them to be made out of plain leather, because it's so readily available. There we go. Now, Wool, that's your job. Go have fun. I'm sure you won't. Now, I could build some tool cabinets for a speed bonus. The problem is, I didn't really... I mean, I guess I could. There would be room. I didn't really plan on doing that yet, because I don't have the steel. And so because I didn't actually plan around that when building this room. I want to remove this floor over here, by the way, just because that's some free stone blocks. Now, Huntsman seems to have chosen to just put on pants and take off his tribal gear, so that's nice of him, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and start making the outfits. So I'm gonna delete like slave, nudist, soldier, and working. I'll leave anything because that's what they're using right now. So let's do just regular, I guess is what I will call it. And then it's just a duster, a button-down t-shirt, pants, and a cowboy hat. Only wear it until 50%. And then let's have cold weather, which is the exact same thing, except instead of a duster, wear a parka. But otherwise, the exact same thing. Cowboy hat and all. And lastly, there's going to be just, you know what? I was going to do a religious one, but I can just force him to wear his religious clothing. I can do forced equip. Now that does, that fucking tribal headdress covers his head. So that does mean he can't wear his cowboy hat, which is annoying, but once I get enough ideology points, I'm going to remove that necessity. And we have to remove it from every one of the classes that has one, because I'm an idiot who forgot to do that. Now, the rice is already almost done. So even though we are low on food, there's a warg in the animal pen. I'm going to go ahead and change this over to corn, which will make them harvest the rice instantly, but also will make them start planting corn once I allow sowing. Now, everyone needs to wake up this instant and deal with this warg. Vulture, you too. I don't know why you didn't. So, it is bad weather, which is not ideal. Okay. Let's see if one of them can hit their shot. No. Okay, then means that this is a job for the melee. Oh, never mind. They hit their shot. All right. Okay, he's stunned. Good. Kill him. Yes. Okay. Hunt the warg after you're done eating. It's dead in 3 hours, so it might honestly just die beforehand. That scratch on its neck is definitely like what killed it. That's a awful place to get a scratch. I mean, it's got a lot of bleeding spots, but the one on its neck is probably what really fucked it. I mean, that's 361% bleeding. That's insane. There we go. Got rid of the warg. It's that easy, folks. I am going to, for corpses in here, let's not allow rotten ones. Let's not allow human-like ones. Let's not allow mechanoid ones. So Wool is doing his job, crafting up the clothing. Vulture, why did you purposefully take off your clothing if you were going to be upset about it? Also, I forgot you got dumped, so I guess maybe you're just going through some shit and you felt like showing your breasts, but you're also depressed because it's not something that you want to do. We'll whatever. We'll pretend like it makes sense. Now, Wool, you need to hurry up and get these shirts made so that Vulture can stop feeling so depressed about herself. Okay, the pants are all made. Since he's going to start making shirts a while, I'm going to start telling everyone to just wear your regular clothing. Mega Scarab, don't take that off. Wait, it's here. Yeah, you're the one who wants to wear that, so I'm gonna have you force wearing it. But now everyone's gonna wear their pants, button-down shirts, etc. Now, I haven't put the dusters or the cowboy hats in the queue yet. That's because right now I just want to get everyone in normal clothes and get the parkas made. Now, I'm pretty sure parkas need to be made out of cloth. Let me check. I don't think can they use plain leather? Oh, they can. Well, then never mind. Yeah, let's work on the plain leather parkas as soon as possible, and then we'll worry about dusters, and then lastly is the cowboy hats, which I'm still gonna make 5 of because eventually he's gonna need to wear it. Just not yet. We do have visitors coming by that don't even want to trade, so I don't know why that specified it. Now, this rice is going to last me for a while, but not as long as corn. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do 1 corn rotation, and then I'm going to swap to Devil Strand if I have it researched. If not, then I will keep doing corn rotations until I do. Corn, thankfully, doesn't spoil quickly. Rice does spoil, like, really fast. I'm not sure why it does. It's rice, but oh well. Now I will go ahead and start making the freezer. The freezer is going to be massive. Actually, I'm going to expand this growing zone by 1 so that it's an odd number in width. But as I was saying, the growing zone, or not growing, the freezer is going to be massive. That is because I want this thing to be really wide. It's not going to be that tall, but it's going to be really wide, and there's going to be a lot of food in there. And I truly mean a lot. I plan to have a backlog of food. Now, that does mean if a solar flare hits, I'm going to be upset. But it also means that if our cook ever needs to leave for whatever reason from the colony, then we will be fine. We won't be missing food. Or if, for whatever reason, our cook dies, we'd have time to get a new one, hopefully. So let's just get all this rice saved up. Trobo's having a field day cooking all of it. Wool is making those button-down shirts for everybody. Thankfully, the women got them first, so that they'll stop being upset. Of course, Mega Scarab's upset about something else. Boy. Romance, it really does hurt the colony, doesn't it? Thankfully, once we get lights, it'll be a lot less upsetting because they won't have the problem of being in the dark as much. And the weather control from having, or not weather, the temperature control from having heaters will also help with their slept in the cold debuff, or slept in the heat when it gets to summer. Now we are going to need more plain leather because we're going to run out of that shit fast. Do cougars give it? No, they give panthera fur. I think we need to do a culling of animals so that more spawn in. So I'm going to go ahead and say kill off all these boars, turkeys, tortoises, raccoons. Just execute them all. Manhunter pack. Let me finish saying to hunt everything. So it's 2 monkeys. I can see that here. 2 monkeys is not that bad. I don't like any manhunters because bad experiences, isn't that right, Mega Scarab? But, oh well. I'll let them sleep for now, and then we'll worry about killing them after they've gotten a bit of rest. Okay, they've gotten some rest now. The 2 melees, I need you guys up here defending where the mass of people will be. Okay, Trobo, what health problem did you get? Just some bruising and cracks, okay. Vulture will need to heal those for you, so can you get in bed? Please. Need to eat first, even though they would have brought your food to you. Vulture. You need to tend. Now. This does remind me, we need to get a medical room set up, if for no other reason than so that they can be closer to medicine when they go to lay down. Now, we are going to be inundated with food because of all this hunting. But I'm just doing this to get rid of animals so that more spawn in. Now, I'm not killing the boom rats because I'd rather not have a forest fire, especially not one that would probably end up killing the person who shot them. Trobo's fully healed. Mega Scarab is yet again upset. Gonna be upset for a while. Is your bedroom really awful? It's slightly dirty. Ugh. We need a dedicated cleaner. Clean your own room first, my guy. You're literally, like, ready to go on a mental break because of it. Now, Wool, what are you doing? You're hunting... Oh, no. Wool, you need to not hunt before doing your crafting duties. Okay, so we've got all the button-down shirts for everybody now. Once Mega Scarab eventually puts his on. There we go. Which gives everyone a nice little bit of defense. They still need their parkas and dusters for, like, true defense, but it's a little bit. Now, Mega Scarab, please just do some recreation and stop being depressed. I don't know why they can't just clean up their room before going to bed so they stop being upset about it. So tomorrow, let's just cut all the plants in here. And we're going to plant corn. Then I'm going to build the freezer, which isn't even going to have any freezing capabilities yet. And then we will probably slightly move the kitchen. While we're at it, moving the kitchen, I might put the research benches inside so that they have a little bit of a faster research speed. Because right now, you know, being outdoors, it's not great. Honestly, that is the best thing you could do, Mega Scarab. Thank you. Eat through this massive amount of food we've got. Just eat all that food for me. There's a cougar in the animal pen. And Mega Scarab is binging right now, so that sucks. We're gonna have to take him on with just 4 people. Damn, I was hoping to get away before we got hit. Okay. Trobo, yeah, go rest. Vulture, you're gonna need to grab medicine, so go ahead and start running over here a while. Any minute now, I'll be able to speed up time again. There, so grab the medicine. Let's make Trobo not die, please. Okay, 40% tend to play quality. That's fine. You want to also clean up the blood in the room. Well, due to the cougars just coming nearby. Oh, gazelles. Okay, there we go. We can stop hunting all this other shit for now. I'll leave the turkey because I'm pretty sure it's in the middle of being hunted. You know what? No, I won't leave the turkey. Let's just hunt these gazelles because all of them give plain leather. Just don't fuck it up. They're all up in the corner there, so don't scare them away, or I'll get upset. Mega Scarab is still eating through our food stores, which is honestly, like I said, a good thing. We're getting... we're crafting a cowboy hat because we ran out of the stuff for parkas. Let's suspend that for a moment and suspend the duster. No, you just work on parkas. Don't make other shit yet. I don't want to waste all that leather on cowboy hats because we have too little for the parkas. Now, I'm realizing now I could probably make this a little faster by organizing where the corpses are held a little better. Like if I rearranged the butcher room and the kitchen room, but since I'm going to be moving it anyway, I'm not worried about the inefficiency right now. So everyone needs to sleep. Trobo, how's your bite going? She got bit on the neck, which is... Yeah. I could not imagine the pain. A bunch of gazelles are bleeding out. Which I guess, you know, good job for you, Huntsman. I say a bunch, it's actually a turkey and a gazelle. I don't know why I saw the turkey bleeding out and thought it was... Or no, it was a bunch, it's just that they're dead. Oh. I do not want a 15-year-old to join that I do not know the stats of. Okay, let's suspend the meals for now. And let's set this to just drop on floor. Also, let's hold open this door to slightly speed it up. And honestly, let's hold open this door. Nothing's going to get into my food. And if it does, it's honestly a benefit because we need to get rid of all this rice. Not, like, get rid of it. I shouldn't have said that. Also, I forgot to allow sewing. Shit. Getting a nice large amount of the leathers I do and don't need. Trobo is just booking it, trying to butcher all this, which is definitely respectable. And now we'll work on the corn sowing until this gazelle's dropped off. It might be worth building a shelf for the meals. The problem is, shelves for meals, I did it in the last colony, but, like, they don't stack well. I mean, that's a problem not just with the shelf. There's a problem with just meals being made from different ingredients not stacking the same. But it's really annoying trying to deal with it with the shelves as well. And again, for a temporary room, I don't feel like putting in that effort. I'm going to tell them to haul these rocks tomorrow. So I've got room for building here, as well as whatever I'll put over here. Wool is just praying instead of sleeping, I guess. And Huntsman, I don't know what you were doing, other than being rebuffed multiple times. This dude started dating Vulture, and then things didn't work out, so now he's trying to get with the only other woman in the group. What a guy. Also, he really likes Vulture, but Vulture really doesn't like him because of the breakup. I almost want to tell them to romance again, just because if it works, then they'll stop being upset at each other for breaking up. I'm not sure if that would even work or not. Now wildlife-wise, let's see, we did run out of, plain leather animals. But that's fine. Once they're done planting all this corn, we can finally get this kitchen a little bit cleaner by not having it be the kitchen, but you know. Young vagabonds wish for charity. Good for them. They're not getting any. Yeah. A 6-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old. And the 6-year-old, or one of them, is in charge. Cool. Whatever. You guys can just move on. We're not giving you anything. We barely have enough shit for ourselves, unless it's food. Is it food you guys wanted? No, herbal medicine. Yeah, no. Just plant it, like, harvest it yourselves. Like, it's literally all around us. Now then, let's have this building made. I want a door in the center. I think that's the center. And then on each side. Let me make sure real quick that that is the center. Yep. I'm usually pretty good at eyeballing the center in Rimworld just because I just am. Even on like really large structures, I'm usually pretty good at it. But yeah, this will be how big our freezer is, and this is gonna have shelves in it, so it's gonna really hold a lot. And it is going to need a wooden floor so it doesn't spread dirt. However, we are going to run out of wood if we do that. Okay, then let's chop some more. But yeah, I want this freezer massive with shelves and shelves and shelves of food. Most of it is going to be already cooked meals too. Now, not right now. Right now, since I haven't learned how to do actual freezing, right now it'll stay as corn. This corn has like a 2-year shelf life. But once we have the ability to temperature regulate, that's when I will be like, okay, yeah, no, it'll be mostly actual meals. So let's just get all this walling up. We have to chop more wood for it at this point. I'm gonna be honest, I saw this kid's name, and for a second I thought it said Chewbacca. Okay, now let's just get a ceiling on this whole place, because they're also gonna have to chop trees to do that. I do think the roofing should be fine. Yeah. Also, I don't know why I had a roof area there, or here. Now don't forget, Vulture's room, oh, the person I feel the most bad for, her room could be attacked by insectoids at any point. Jeez, I feel bad for her. Oh well. Now let's get a wooden floor so it doesn't have too much dirt in there. And so it looks a little nicer. That's a nice benefit that isn't actually measurable. I mean, it is measurable in-game how it looks, but I meant it looks nice for us. How goes the parkas? We still need 2 more. So, alpacas. I believe they give plain leather. No, they don't. Darn. Okay, then let's kill a bunch of little things that'll barely give me anything. Just because it'll only give me a little bit of leather then, and therefore it won't take up as much room in storage. And it'll only give a little bit of meat, so it won't take up as much room in the fridge either. And we've got a nice amount of chickens from the, I think it was like 2 we started with? I want to say it was 2. Now we've got a nice amount, and there's a lot of fertilized eggs here waiting to hatch, but the problem is they are frozen because it is winter. Speaking of it being winter, I'm going to tell all of them to put on their cold equipment, and then the 2 who just get their parkas last don't get any. So better hurry. Okay, there we go. Huntsman and Vulture. The ex-lovers are the ones who didn't get them. I'm still considering having them get back together just so that the emotions stop being bad between them. Problem is, she still hates Huntsman. It doesn't help that it's partially because she's a hard worker and he's not. But I mean, that just kind of fucks up her mood with everyone, doesn't it? Yeah. I don't know why it's saying they're lazy. She's just a hard worker. That doesn't mean they are lazy. Well, never mind. Huntsman has officially gotten with every fucking female in the group. Because of course he has. Now that this is completed, by the way, let us make a bunch of shelves. I mean a bunch. This is riveting gameplay, I know, but with all these shelves comes a lot of food. Actually, hang on. Let's have a bigger gap here. Oh, shit. There we go. Now that is a freezer. I am gonna make this priority important so that these things with a preferred priority don't get affected. Just because it'd be annoying if it did. I also had to make this critical over here so that they'd stop moving the food over there. Sadly, once I can't tell them what to put on the shelves before the shelf is done being built. I wish I could. But actually, wait, I can. Oh. Then I feel quite stupid. I have to link settings for the ones that aren't finished yet, okay. Then the ones that aren't finished yet, I will Please just finish those last two. Of course not. At least she's gonna stop being upset about Huntsman in about 8 days. She's still gonna always hate him because of it, but... There we go. Can you please... Oh, there's nowhere to put those fertilized chicken eggs. Oh well. I guess they've been ruined by temperature now anyway, so... Let's turn this area out here into a critical priority, but only for fertilized eggs. And the ones that are ruined by temperature will just stay sitting out there until they decay. Wow, look at the amount of dirt that was on the floor under all the food that we just couldn't see. That is disgusting. Okay, but now we've got all the food sorted. We do need a lot more wood so that we can finish all these shelves. So let's really get some wood. Plus, it's nice to have a large wood backlog. While they're doing that, any new wildlife that can give us... Whoa. Okay, bison are kind of a scary one to hunt. Do I really want to... Yeah, I want to hunt all of them. I will just hope that I don't get my huntsman killed. He can stop hunting the little game. Let's go for those bison. He does just have a bow. It's not even a good one. It's just a short bow. Hang on. No. No. Maybe I shouldn't have him hunt those yet. How about Huntsman, why don't you fine, just use your bow. I was thinking of giving him the Pila because they do more damage, but then he has less range. Okay, well, he's done already. He just wants to eat his snack now. Gosh, okay, yeah, you know what? Let's not hunt the bison. They take way too much damage before they, go down. And we do have this ancient danger here, which is, if it's anything like the last time we did an ancient danger, I don't want to open it. But it is a source of potential new people. Right now, though, what I want is better weaponry. All the food is going bad because the temperature is not quite freezing, it's just refrigerated. But that's fine. We've got quite a lot of food. Speaking of which, I'll tell her to keep cooking meals now. Now, I have it set to forever. That is not because I actually plan on having her just turn every single resource that can be made into food. That's just because right now we don't have a freezer. And as long as we don't have a freezer and we don't have corn, everything has a shitty shelf life, and meals are a better shelf life than them. Once the corn is available, it will no longer be a smart idea to keep it on that mode. Now this room is filled with a lot of grime, so I can't wait for them to finish chopping trees and eventually start actually, like, cleaning. But with this last shelf, we will have finished the freezer. at least the storage aspect. There we go. Freezer is completed. Now let's keep chopping down wood so we have enough wood to do like a new kitchen, because we need a new kitchen. Not because the current one is bad, but because we need one that's in a better location. And the kitchen does not need to be big. We only have one cook, but it does need room to scale in case we get multiple cooks. So for now it can be small, but if I'm gonna end up expanding it anyway, maybe I'll make it a little big so I never have to expand it at all. So let's see. Let's have a 1, 2, and 3. There we go. That can be where we put the... He got wet from the rain, guys. Now he's gonna walk around sad about it. So we'll do it like this. And then we'll have another door here and here. And this will be... The areas I planned will be where we put the new stoves. Although for now it'll just be the one stove. I think it looks quite nice. Now we do also need a butchering spot that is going to be kind of close to the kitchen. So I will probably put it to the right over here. Just because I can. And yet again, it doesn't need to be too big. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, and that would... Yeah, okay, this is perfect, actually. Now, we do have to have them in separate rooms because of the dirty, like, the cleanliness of the butcher's table is inherently low. So, I need to clean my glasses again. I smudged them when I tried to clean them earlier. And so because of that, we can't have them in the same room or it'll be permanently slightly dirty in there. Now, right now, without any dedicated cleaners, it's already going to be a thing, but, you know, it'll be fixed in the future. I'm pretty happy so far with how things are turning out. The kitchen is done now, so I am going to have Trobo, once you finish that meal, why don't you go ahead and move the kitchen. There we go. Now she's got a much quicker access point. Speaking of which, let's copy these settings and paste them here. This will be the corpses. Wait, I'm typing in the wrong area. I want to rename it. Corpses. And this door can be held open permanently. So can this door. Now, I do want to put something else here for the sake of... wait a minute. Ooh, it's like a loot box. Is this gonna be a good character? Good at combat and good with plants, otherwise kind of mediocre. Not capable of social or medical, which is fine. I don't need someone capable of those things. She would be able to do intellectual, but she is only a level 1, so she won't provide much. But that is still another person is a nice thing to have. I think I will save them if I can. But in order to do that, I'm going to temporarily take away Huntsman's room. And make it... you know what? Actually, I'll do a sleeping spot. I'll be intelligent about this. And put a sleeping spot in the crafting room. And this is now going to be for prisoners. Actually, no, wait. We'll keep it for colonists, and we'll just assume that they're going to join us, and if not, we'll arrest them. Now, we do need to tend them without medicine. It is going to take longer then, but they will literally die before I can bring them to any building. Oh, no, they're just leaving. Okay. Well. Let's try and arrest them. Okay, yeah, they refuse to be arrested. Okay. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Mental state berserk, so they are gonna follow me. Honestly, this kind of helps. She's just gonna walk her way to her prison barracks at this point. Let's just throw a single pila. Okay, never mind. Those take way too long. I don't want to kill her is the problem. Huntsman, why don't you come help? No, 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 not fire at will. Whoa, no, 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 no. Do not fight the chickens. Do not fight the chickens. Melee attack her. Beat her up. She's gonna try and kill the chicken. Okay, well. Bruising her torso was enough to kill her. Oh well. Apparently, a slight bruise to the torso was enough to kill her, which means I'm sure a bow shot would have as well. I should have just captured her while she was down, but I decided to take that risk and assume that if I healed her, she would be willing to join me as a colonist, but she wasn't. Oh well, at least I saved the chickens. Even if I did miss out on a person that would have been quite nice to have in the group. Plus, then we had an even amount of men and women, and theoretically they could have all gone into relationships together and cut the amount of rooms I needed in half. But, oh well. Now then, over here we will have the dining room. What I was going to say earlier is I wanted to have symmetry to make this room, or this area look nice, and so I need to put something in here. This will be the dining room. I've decided. Yeah, we'll just do the same exact design, I guess. Although, what other type of tables could I do? I could do like one long, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'll be more efficient with my space. And then there's just an empty spot in the center where I'll put like a plant or something. I don't know why I built new chairs. I just realized I don't need to. I'm not thinking straight. Now, eventually this door will have to stay closed to keep the temperature regulated. Right now, I just have it open because there's no actual need. That was an eventful day, I guess. I mean, we found a woman, patched her back up. She wasn't willing to join us, so we tried to arrest her. She wasn't willing to get arrested, so she decided to attack our chickens, and so we punched her in the chest. Or, well, not punched. We hit her with a spear in the chest, but it was like with the back end of it, and it killed her. Which, isn't ideal. She only has a 4 in melee, too, so that was like some good... That was a good, strong, clean hit, I guess. Can we, yeah, can we finish up with this room a while? Namely, the tables. Let the chairs be moved in, and then I'll deconstruct. Titanic structure, hyperweave, plasteel, or glitter world medicine. All I would need is 120 wood and then 32 blocks of any type. Do I have 32 blocks? I do. I will do this quest for the medicine. Let's see. I want to build this kind of not near my base because I don't want it blocking me from doing shit. I'll put here. Now then, let's see. I want wooden walls, wooden door, and I have granite blocks. There we go. I can put the Game of Ur in there for now as a thing to put there, I suppose. Just temporarily. There we go. The monument's done. Hang on. I don't want a roof on that. So now we've got some Glitter World medicine, which is definitely ideal. We've got some people with hypothermia, which is not ideal. But we'll deal with that. If it gets too bad, then we'll worry about it. For now, it's just some minor hypothermia. And it's just on the 2 people who don't have parkas. I think they should be fine once they get into their houses, right? What's their minimum temperature? Did I miss it? 47. Oh. They won't be fine. Okay, Vulture and Huntsman... Or not Vulture and Huntsman. Well, yeah, Vulture and Huntsman. They're right next to each other here, but not up top. Let's get you guys some campfires ASAP. Mega Scarab always gets upset. I can't have him doing it. He can't build. Huntsman, you're the fucking player. You get to build the campfire for your girlfriend first. Ex-girlfriend, sorry. Oh, he's not assigned to construction. Fuck, okay, fine. Mega Scarab, just hurry. Oh, of course he botched it. Motherfucker. I don't want them freezing to death in their sleep. There you go. Their rooms will be a nice balmy 70, 80. Okay, hang on. That's a bit high, but oh well. Corn plant has died because of cold. Yeah, well, you can't really do fucking much about that. Clearly, I did not pick the best time to plant those. Ooh, a caravan, and it's a modern caravan. I'm gonna want to trade with them once they get close, so that they don't drop the items a million miles away. But hopefully they've got some good weaponry. I think it said they were a weapons dealer. Let's find out. Okay, first things first, I don't need a pila. Modern weaponry is available here. I've only got about $800, so I can't get anything too insane. I could get an LMG. I would have preferred more ranged weaponry. I'm not gonna lie. All of their melee weapons kind of either suck or are way too expensive, so I'm gonna get the LMG. And I guess now we have an LMG. Who's our best with guns? Let's see, 9, 14. Okay, it's gonna be Huntsman. Huntsman, when you're done harvesting that oak tree off in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere, you get an LMG. Well, that's one hell of a weapon to hunt with, I guess. Let's send him over to do that. Actually, let's try and get some more leather so that we can get these parkas, shall we? How close is it to dying? 8 hours? That's not good enough. We do need to run away a bit. There we go. That's one down. The one over here that I already hit earlier is bleeding a little, I guess. This one's bleeding considerably more. Okay, that's one I actually shot at. The other one just got accidentally hit. Seems there's a gazelle here that died and for some reason got forbidden instead of actually harvested. That's kind of annoying. Can we get to butchering, Turbo? It's a nice 64 plain leather. Nice, nice, nice. Wool, are you able to... Yep. You can make another parka with that. Huntsman, stop harvesting trees. We're getting another bison. There's so much blood over here. Holy shit. Okay, which one's the one that's bleeding so much? This one, okay. Bison revenge, but the thing is gonna die in 7 hours, so not really that scared. Okay, I'm a little scared because the thing is powering through these gunshots. There we go. Now there is still the other bison somewhere bleeding up here, and that one's fine, right? It's a single gunshot in its left leg. It's fine. It'll heal on its own. But Huntsman is bringing a parka, basically. Wool, are you almost done? I just realized his name is Wool, like wool. And he's my tailor. That's kind of neat. Anyway, sorry, it's a bad pun. Okay, so we've still got the fires running in here, so they'll be able to warm up while they're asleep. They have some minor hypothermia that they're dealing with. Vulture, have you been chopping a tree instead of doing recreation? Oh, okay, no, you did do recreation, and then you just decided to go chop a tree down for fun. A slice cap and a bowler hat. Well, you know what? We can trade that at least. Actually, wait, do you think I can catch up to him in time to trade it now? No, I can't. I was wondering if I could actually manage to trade it right back to them after they gave it as a gift. Mega Scarab, you're always a bitch ass who cries about everything, so why don't you go? Oh my gosh, I forgot that I had him prioritizing that. Wool, I am so sorry. I thought you just weren't tired. I forgot I told you to do that so you weren't gonna stop. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, man. Feel free to sleep in tomorrow if you feel like it, my guy. That was really stupid of me. Huntsman, on the other hand, you don't get to sleep in. You're going back up there to deal with the bison. Is the one that got injured earlier healed up? I think it is. Yeah. Either that or it left. Death in 16 hours. Oh, some of the bison are leaving because I'm shooting near them. It does kind of suck that they're still near the wall. I would have preferred if they had gone farther away from the edge of the map. Wow. Okay, that's some good hits on it. Permanent gunshot injury in its eye. That's good. So its legs got hit pretty bad. Its moving is down to 67%. So what's its move speed? 3.15. What's my move speed? 4.37. Okay, I can outrun it now. So I can have Huntsman run away. There we go. There we go. Okay, so you got 2 more bison. That should be enough for all the parkas. I mean, we already should have had enough for all the parkas, but that should definitely be enough. Vulture, why don't you go put on that parka? How about that? Or refuel the campfires that I am actually going to tell you to deconstruct. We don't need those campfires anymore. Of course, fucking Huntsman took the parka before she could. What a dick. But now we can start working on dusters as well. Once he's done with this parka, obviously. I'm pretty happy with how things are turning out, I'm not gonna lie. Vulture is upset for some reason. Oh, still upset about the broken up with thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Here, why don't you counsel Vulture? There we go. A plus 15. So now she's back to being fine with the breakup. I probably should have done that when it first happened instead of waiting till now. Oh well. But we're just in time for like the start of December, so right when the cold snap should start getting really bad, this parka should be finished. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have you not stop until it's done. I know he's gonna end up going late into the night again, and I just said I was sorry for it last night, but this time it's on purpose. This idiot just chooses to sleep over relaxation. Hilt of Creation. Okay, cool. I'll accept it so I can start getting, like, information on it, but I'm not planning on actually sending anyone out for it yet. Vulture, I know you're sleeping, but go wear your clothing, please. There you go. Now, everyone should be fine with the temperature, and I no longer have to worry about those campfires. Now, one thing I will go ahead and do, I'm gonna just deconstruct this whole building. Whole thing can just go. We don't need it. Used to be the kitchen, no longer. Just get rid of it. Well, I thought you were just going to keep going until you were done that one. I didn't realize you were going to keep going entirely, so that is my bad. That's 2 nights in a row I fucked him over. I tell you what, Wool. Do whatever you want today. You've earned it. Wait a minute. Remove the roof first. Almost forgot that, and Mega Scarab could have died instantaneously. No. I said ignore roof, not build roof. Speaking of removing a roof. Now, let's see here. We've got these simple research benches. We should probably build a little research lab for them, and we need to build a medical room. I'm gonna go on a limb and say the medical room takes priority. It's kind of important. I think instead what I'll do here is I'll have these be this will be room for more housing. So I will just like copy over the same exact building over on this side. Wait, how big was the building over here? 9 large. There we go. So we'll start building houses here. We'll leave a gap here. I could make it a room here, but the problem is it doesn't line up perfectly. I made this building over here ever so slightly too small. You know what? I'm an idiot. I can just expand it. There we go. Then we can do that. Forced weather for pay. Ooh, foggy rain, which is honestly pretty good in my opinion, because think about it. Foggy rain, it fucks with aiming, but it means there's not going to be any lightning. I can get the medicine, or I can get a great bow masterwork. Well, it'll be a while till I can get guns, so a great bow masterwork is pretty damn good. But I do have the LMG right now, so I'm just going to get the Glitter World medicine, but I'm going to accept that because, yeah, foggy rain is nothing. And the jade is just a bonus. I would have done that for literally just the Glitter World medicine, by the way. Okay, let's deconstruct these walls so it's not double thick for some reason. Making those dusters, I see. We are starting to fill up on wood. So let's get some shelving units up in here dedicated explicitly just to wood. There we go. That way it can hold the massive quantities of wood that I'm going to have. And eventually we'll have that be storage for anything, not just wood. But right now, that's like all we have a lot of. But yeah, so we'll have room for more rooms here. What I'm going to do for now is I'll make them, like, I'll make full-on rooms, same as what the other people have. It'll be carbon copies. However, this will be prisoner beds until I get people to actually sleep in there. But I do still need to get the medical room set up somewhere. And if I'm going to do that, then it's probably best to have it close to the regular beds. So that way, if a doctor has to wake up in the middle of the night to go heal someone, they're close by. Poison psychers. Okay. Oh, a revolver pour. A steel knife pour, but most scary, tox grenades. Okay, we need everybody on... All hands on deck. All hands on deck. Okay. Okay, prioritize the people with guns. The foggy weather... Actually, wait, no, because of the foggy weather, I don't need to prioritize them. I can prioritize Tox Grenade guy. Because they should be missing, like, almost all of their shots. There we go, okay. Mega Scarab, how badly injured are you? Not at all? Okay, good. Let's take those Tox Grenades and that knife, just because why not? Also some pot for free. Okay, so this pirate guy, he is a waster, and wasters, I don't want that in my group. I just don't. But, free organs, right there. So let's get a sleeping spot and just put it in here. Make it for prisoners. How long until he dies? 12 hours? Oh yeah, we got time. Mega Scarab is a little bruised, but he'll be fine. That raid went really well. Extremely well, even. Okay, now heal up the soon-to-be medical miracle over here. Okay, that's all he gets for now. You need to prioritize Mega Scarab. There we go. Get the person who's actually important to us healed up. Now you can heal him up some more. Now, for operations, he will probably die if we try and do anything, like, right now. So, for now, we'll leave him be. Let his health come up. Let's also check out what gear he's wearing. It's all pretty bad. The toque, I guess, is good for keeping warm, but I don't have a problem with that. The flak pants, on the other hand, though, those are nice. Man, it does lower move speed, though. I don't know. On one hand, it's nice to have flak pants. On the other hand, the move speed slow is really bad. I think I'll just let him keep those, honestly. Although I could actually, no, I could strip them and then sell them. What am I thinking? There we go. I'm sure he's happy to be lying there nude and in pain. Yep. Deserved is all I have to say about that. Now let's move these research tables so that they're not blocking. Actually, you know what? Let's put them in an actual area where I'm gonna use them. Let's see. Where do I want to build the research room? Let's think about this. So I want to have the medical room be one of these three here, and then the other two can be prisoner rooms. The research room, however, should probably be relatively large. I don't need it to be like this big, but I could have it be all of this and then just kind of wide. Something like that. It'd be a 6x23 area. I think that'd be good for a research room. So yeah, we'll leave it like that. Then these research tables will go in here. There we go. Have them be spaced out a little bit too, because why not? We'll go ahead and work on the flooring in all these rooms. We'll get the floors down first, just because why not? Okay. How healed up is this guy? Serious hypothermia. I did not think that through. Yeah, okay, let's put a campfire in here. Let's get that temperature up in here so he doesn't die. Whoopsie doodles. Sorry, you were kind of in some serious pain there, I'm sure, but oh well. You also are going to be literally killed in there, so I don't care that much. I just care about keeping you alive long enough to steal your organs. What I really would like is if I could take his eye, but sadly that's not a thing without mods. It should be a thing. I should be able to take his eye and install it in Mega Scarab's eye. But sadly that is not a thing. Next playthrough though, I do plan to go modded, not hyper modded or anything like that. Just some like quality of life mods, such as the one I described, where you can remove people's eyes and take them. Stuff like letting me zoom in faster and more, you know, like I said, quality of life. Nothing like expanded, what's it called? Expanded organ, I can't think of what it's called. EPOE. Prosthetics, something or other. I really cannot remember for some reason. I'm just blanking. But nothing like that mod. That mod's a bit too strong for what I'm talking about. Or like pick up and haul. That mod I'll probably have installed. The only reason I don't have them installed these times is because if anyone is like, you know, watching Rimworld for the first time through one of my streams, I wanted them to be able to like get a feel for what the base game is like before I do any mods, even if they are only quality of life, because not everyone can mod. It's not hard, you know, you just go through the workshop of Steam, but like not everyone is able to do that, and not everyone wants to do that. You know, some people really do just have like a bare bones computer that can only run Rimworld, and even the most minor of quality of life mods might put them over. Probably none of the ones I'd be using, like, you know, zooming in a bit more probably isn't going to put anyone over their computer capabilities, but like, it's still, the point of it is also to show off that Rimworld doesn't need mods to be fun. It's, you know, nice with mods, but he doesn't need it. I do like how this guy has a Psychite dependency, but is also a Tito Taylor. Quite funny. We're gonna need to kill this turkey, also, just to get rid of it, so it stops standing in my fucking rooms. I'm gonna get dressers and end tables for the bedrooms at some point, and I'm probably gonna upgrade to double beds for every room, so that way, they are no longer gonna have to be replaced if we get anyone married. I'm looking at you two. Also, avoid pregnancy, please. I don't want to deal with a kid. Okay. Now let's go straight to double beds, actually. So I'm gonna put these in the top corners of all the rooms. Thankfully, they can get into the bed even if it's in a corner. Doesn't cause any issues. I do like how even though there's very clearly like a blanket and a pillow. There's no cloth used to make beds. It's literally just wood, which insinuates that that is a wooden pillow and wooden blanket. I am realizing I wanted to have a medical room as one of these. I kind of forgot about that. So I'm going to cancel this and move it in here. Because medical beds don't need to be double beds. This is Huntsman's room now. Or Huntsman's bed now, I mean. This is Trobo's. This is Wool. This... No, what? I didn't know I had them both highlighted. This is Mega Scarab. There we go. And this one will be for prisoners, and this one will be for prisoners. Everyone has their beds? Yeah. Now these are all medical. There we go. Now we've got some nice rooms set up. Now the whole reason I wanted a medical room is so I could have shelves for the medicine and any various other things like prosthetics. How healed up are you? Still a little injured. Let's clear all their storage. So this will be for or not just herbal medicine here. Let's see. We want all medicines to be included. As well as that, let's get any... I mean, yeah, let's have any body parts in here. So anything else we would want to put in them? No. So yeah. That'll be where we store our herbal medicine. Also, let's make this critical. There we go. Now the medicine is very close to where the people will actually need it. Next up, let's get dressers. And end tables. Do I have those backwards? Whatever, they look the same either way. That'll help make the comfort level for their sleep higher, which should also help with the beauty of the room as well. There we go. Look at that. Look at those shelves of medicine. Perfect. Now, I am planning on having quite a lot of medicine, so I am gonna get some more shelves. Actually, you know what? No. Even though I do plan on having more medicine, I don't need it all stocked at any point in time. They can move it over if it gets empty. There we go. Now everyone has some decent bedrooms. I mean, they're all considered mediocre, but whatever. This guy, let's move him. So you're gonna take him over to his bed, and it'll be a nice area for him to have things removed. Also, having the prisoner beds right near here helps with bringing medicine in here. So let's take his lung and his kidney and his heart. Oh, Vulture! Medical practice time! It's not just practice, it's malpractice. Oh, there we go. We've already got a lung, so he's already given me more than I could have hoped for. And a kidney. Wow, can we get the trifecta? Can we get the new heart as well? Nice, all three. Now we have replacement organs for if anything bad happens to my colonists, which is quite helpful to say the least. Now, obviously, I could also sell them. However, I prefer to actually keep like a couple extra hearts because of how often heart disease happens, and organs. I don't really care about keeping those. I'll probably sell the lung and the kidney, but the hearts. I want to be able to replace that in case someone gets too old and gets heart disease. Now, let's take a look at the wildlife. All those horses are going to get killed. Oh, wait, I should not actually do that right now. We still got the foggy rain for another half a week. Another 3 days. Eesh. But anyway, now we've got some backups though for if anyone gets any health problems. Does anyone have any health problems that we need to worry about? I mean, there's the removed eye, obviously, but that's, what can you do about that? So we are still working on electricity. At this point, I'm going to stop building new shit because they can't research if they're busy building things, and I'm going to let them all focus on research. Which will be nice because once we get electricity, I can light up this place, which is something we drastically need. We need some light so they stop being upset about being in the dark. Now, we do want to get an ideology stuff set up. So let's check out. Is there anything... No, that's a date-specific ritual. We need large animals to do the animal sacrifice, so we'll probably tame some large animals to start doing some animal sacrifices soon. There's no conversion stuff we can do. Public execution, there's nothing we can do. Okay, when I said I'd tame some large animals, I don't mean thrumbos. Those are a bit much. Thanks for the idea, but I think I'm good. But yeah, let's all just hyper focus on research. We're going at a nice a nice speed. I mean, there's nothing I can really do. So while they're doing this, I guess they're getting married. Cool. Means less bed use. Meanwhile, Vulture's probably over here just really, really upset. Innocent prisoner killed. I guess. I wouldn't really consider them innocent, but... After you're done relaxing, Mega Scarab, why don't you cheer her up? Tell her, hey, it's not like he was really innocent. Guy literally tried to kill us like a day ago. We were just letting him heal up before we killed him. There we go. See, now, counseled, so for the next 4.7 days, she doesn't care that she killed someone innocent. She still is upset that someone innocent died, but she doesn't feel bad about the fact that she did it. Also, someone was organ murdered. Okay, so I pretty much gave a -11 to everyone because I didn't call him guilty first. There goes the relations. That is one mod that is not really quality of life that I do tend to use. I hate the natural tendency bullshit. just because it pretty much encourages you to never try and be friendly with certain groups, and because like it's so hard to keep your relationship high with them unless you're constantly sending them gifts, and I just don't like that. So I do tend to get the mod that makes it not naturally go down. Or naturally go up, either. I just don't think that it makes sense to have a person's mood change over time about how they feel about you, just because it's been a while. Like, I mean, I can kind of understand it if it's like someone who was like best friends with you that you've never talked to since, but I don't understand you gave me a bunch of gifts in the past, but it's been like a week, so I'm already going to go back to hating you. Like, that doesn't make sense. That's dumb to me. So we are still all doing the research, which, let me check. Is there anything slowing down the research speed? Bad temperature is really slowing it down. Okay, let's get a campfire in here. Just so that way it speeds up the research. Okay, can you not fuck it up, please? So now the room should warm up to a nice enough temperature. I think I need a second campfire. Oh, well, maybe not. It's still increasing. It's just slow going. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mega Scarab, what the fuck's going on? You're hungry? Then eat! Oh my gosh, man. Now the research speed should be a lot better, yeah. There we go. So that sped things up quite a bit. Wish I had noticed sooner, but oh well. Now we do have cloth, which means I could start building a rec room that has like pool tables and stuff in it for some decent recreation and shooting skill and all that. However, we haven't had much issue with recreation variety yet, so, or not even variety. We haven't had much issue with the recreation, and that would take time away from research. Oh boy. Okay, well, first of all, we don't need to use medicine on animals. Second of all, let me change the defaults so that we don't use medicine on animals. Hey, Vulture, please help them. We need these chickens for our constant food intake. So that's not ideal that they all have the flu. Well, not all of them. Most of them have the flu. They might actually not get enough immunity. On the bright side, we do have at least one rooster and one chicken that are fine, I believe. Let me check on our animals to make sure. Let's see. Rooster 1 is fine, and I already checked that hen earlier. So yeah, we would still be okay if all the ones with the plague died. Matter of fact, maybe I should just kill them. Just slaughter them and let the amounts of them regrow. No, because right now eggs can't hatch. It's too cold. So I'd rather not risk it. I'd be putting all my eggs in one basket. Awful joke, I know. My camera needs to move a bit to the right. There we go. Now let's look at the wildlife. Is there yeah, there's still the horses. Just checking if they're still there. I mean, right now we still got the foggy weather for another not quite a whole day, I think. Yeah, 0.3 of a day. 0.2 of a day now at this point. And once that ends, I will send Huntsman out to start collecting more leather so that we can have some parkas for when it gets warm out. So, yeah, there's not much to talk about right now. It's really just research time and waiting for the rain to end. There goes the rain. Well, there goes the forced rain. Now we wait for it to go away on its own. There we go. Now it's clear. So tomorrow, once it's daytime, Mega Scarab, not Mega Scarab, Huntsman, you gotta eat, and then you're going out hunting for some horses. Speaking of which, where are the horses? They're all up top here. Same places where the bison were. Where the bison then? Oh. I actually probably prioritize the bison because I would assume they give more meat because they're fucking bison. I just noticed there's some uranium ore here. Honestly, I'm just gonna kind of spread the fire so that they're all bleeding out. Because if I do it this way, then they might all die like at around the same time. Uh-oh. Huntsman, kill it, kill him! Oh my gosh! And we'll let these two just bleed out. It'll take a couple hours for them to die, but they should go down relatively soon. I think this one, yeah, should already be getting blood loss. They're both bleeding at the same exact rate. Okay, hang on. Whoa, stop. Stop, we don't want them running away. Oh, you bastard, Wool! Made one run away. We could have had two bison there instead of just this one. Wool, you asshole. I no longer feel bad about making you stay up earlier. Hey there. Ah, man. What a dick. You just really needed to make that duster so badly that you were willing to just scare off a bison just so you could do it. Oh, when... Why did you eat without a table? There are tables right here. Also, why is that the thing that was the final straw? Sure, what are your questions? How much food do we have cooking up? Quite a bit. The corn's gonna take a while still. Oh, the plague is taking the chickens' lives. Oh well. Maybe not all of them will die. Maybe it's just the ones that took the longest to get treated. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. So I only lost one. That's fine. Some fresh chicken. We can have some chicken strips for breakfast, I guess. I guess, Garb, are you still just wandering around? You need to sleep, my guy. You also need to eat. How many war crimes? Well, okay. Is it a war crime to attack a non-combatant if you're not actually trying to kill them? Because that's an important question. Other than that, quite a lot, because I mean, I have a lot of organs in my hospital right now, which goes to show you that I've definitely done at least some. But I mean, because there was someone who fell from the sky and they had decent enough stats. I'm like, oh, well, how about I recruit them? And then they didn't want to join. So I tried to arrest them, and then they got a bit angry. So I tried punching her with a regular melee attack, and then she instantaneously collapsed dead. I don't think that counts. That was just me trying to pacify the situation. However, it was killing a non-combatant. I just wonder if intention matters for if something is considered a war crime or not. How many dusters have we got left? Oh, geez, you've only made one? You are slow on the uptake, my guy. I don't think your stats are that low, are they? Oh, you've got a 13. I guess it is in the dark and cold. We really need to get the electricity research ASAP. We still got these tox grenades too, which I never plan on really using. I just want to sell them. Waste pack dump. Luciferi. No! I'd rather not make my entire compound get irradiated so that I can also poison one of my people with Luciferium. Thanks. That's quite a nice offer, but no one has any scar tissue. The only person who did have any scar tissue, I removed the eye. Because that was like day 2 that he got that fucking scar. I didn't think I'd get any Luciferium anytime soon. He was in constant agony. Now, we do have some fog that'll slightly make it harder to hunt, but that should be fine. We've got this packed dirt path that I've been sort of building around, just because it's slightly faster walk speed. I think I might upgrade it to concrete once I get some more steel. I have not really been collecting much steel at all. I've only got 180. I should probably do some mining. Your last question is... yes. So if so here, I've got actually a hen right here who has an infection. If the infection hits 100%, instant death. If the immunity hits 100%, then whatever number the infection got to will just start decreasing. So you always want immunity to hit 100% before infection. But the faster it happens, the better, because if, say, infection gets to 99% and your immunity hits 100%, you have to wait until the infection goes from 99% all the way to 0. Whereas if you somehow got it at 1%, it would only have to go down 1% before it'd be cured. And what's your new question? You can amputate, if that's the question. Depending on the part. Don't amputate a head. I don't think it actually gives you the option to amputate if it would kill them. I'm sorry for your loss. You cannot amputate a torso. I'm pretty sure if you want to be technical, if you just amputate everything but the torso, is that not the same thing as amputating a torso? If you take off their arms, legs, and head. What's the new question? I wasn't researching. Oh, duh, it's because the hunting. You almost assuredly are not going to be able to cure that in time. I'm pretty sure that unless you've got someone who has like super immune, and even then I don't think it's possible. Yeah. I think that I think that pawn is dead. I think that pawn is very dead. But hey, while you've got the chance, quickly harvest their organs. They're still good. They are still good. Get them quick. They're still fresh. Just remember, you can get one lung and one kidney without killing them, but anything other than that will kill them. So get like a lung, a kidney, and a heart if you want the most bang for your buck. But you're also running out of time because of the infection, so maybe just go straight for the heart. It is worth the most. It's up to you. You know, do you want to risk it for more money, or do you want to just get the biggest bang for your buck? Okay, we've got some horses saved up now, so we can get some more leather. Oh hell yeah! You want if you want the if you want the absolute max money, then you do a lung and then a kidney, or a kidney and then a lung, and then get the heart last. But like I said, I mean, if you think the infection will kill it before you can do that much surgery, then just make sure you get the heart. That one's worth the absolute most. I can tell you the worths right now. So a heart is worth 1,200, whereas the lung is only worth 1,000. And the kidney is only worth 900. So there's your priority order, right? If you want to get that 1,200, just go straight for the heart. It'll kill them, but you'll get the most value. If you think you have time for 2, then get a lung and a heart. If you think you have time for all 3, then go for all 3. Just make sure that if you do mess up the surgery, just go for the next organ, whatever the next organ is. Just remember, because if they accidentally injure the lung, like if they fail to do the surgery and they stab the lung, you can't remove that one. So just skip it. Skip to the next one. And if they injure the heart, then they might die instantly. But hey, at least it was only a slave. Okay, that's what they're there for. They exist to get you money. And if that means by killing them, then so be it. Oh, okay, so just get the heart. Get the heart right now. If you take the left lung or the left kidney and those 2 other ones are injured, it... well... I have a feeling I know how they get injured. It was a boating accident, right? It was a boating accident. It's also where you lost all your luciferium. It all got lost in a tragic boating accident. And definitely was not eaten by the dog. It was a land boat. Damn land boat accidents. They take millions of lives every year. It's a damn shame. Oh, I thought Mega Scarab was just lying here dead for a second. He's just lying on his back looking up at the sky. It's like, what the fuck happened? I wasn't paying attention. You have 5 Luciferium? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend letting the government know about your Luciferium. They will take it. No, that one's a joke. But personally, I think the best use for Luciferium is if you have a lot saved up, you can deal with scars. But like, I don't see a point in it other than that. That's really the only purpose. The other things it gives you are like a nice bonus, but the healing a scar is all I would ever use it for. Take them now! Or are they gone because the kidneys are gone and the lungs are gone? Either way, take them. Okay, this person, thank goodness I got a general trader here, because now I can sell all the leather I don't care about. I'm even selling the Thrumbo fur for the money. And the pot. Get your money. You need to just slap the shit out of that slave as you're performing surgery and just be like, bitch better got my money. Right click them with the doctor and do prioritize operation instead of prioritizing tending, and they'll go for the organs before the wounds. Don't ask how I know that. I've totally never done exactly what you're describing right now. Okay, that's a nice amount of silver. Oh wait, they do not have that much money. I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna need to cut back on what I'm selling. I did not even notice how high of a worth my fucking wool got to. Is it just the light leather? The light leather's worth that much? Holy shit. Wait, no, what is it if it's not the... What else am I selling? Oh, it's the organ! I forgot I was selling the organs. Whoopsie. I don't want to sell the plain leather. Don't you hate it when you accidentally forget that you're selling organs? Let's get every last cent I can get out of these traders. There we go. Oh, hey, look, man, if you can get a heart, that's where that big money is. Remember, the difference between a kidney and a heart is $300. Like, that's a big... You know, get the heart, man. That's... a lot of money. Although, that does beg to ask, is $1 in Rimworld, which is like 1 silver piece, is that really $1 in real life? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure if that were true, then the economy in Rimworld is fucked. Because you're paying $900 for a kidney. That sounds, I mean, that sounds interesting, we'll say. But by that same logic, this short bow is worth $45. Some pants made out of metal are worth $225. And some pot is worth 11 bucks. I don't know, that's some interesting differences in price, we'll say. Not to mention, like, the massive statues that can be made out of, like, pure gold. Those things are probably worth a lot more in real life than they are in Rimworld. They are worth a lot in Rimworld. Psychic ship? Oh boy. Randy, you shouldn't have. No, seriously, you really fucking shouldn't have. I don't know if I can take this on. Shit. Okay, well, a Tesseron needs to get prioritized. The pikemen also need to be prioritized. They all need to be prioritized. The Tesseron is the most scary, I guess, since it can attack multiple people at once. Why do you guys have to leave south? If you would have left north, I could have used you to fight the fucking... whatever. Oh, wow, a quarry worker has some things to trade. I don't want any of that. Also, you're carrying a tox pack? Okay. Very kind of you. You can poison my people, I guess. I won't attack you, that's for sure. Okay, well, are you gonna... Oh yeah, I forgot I gave him the day off earlier. Okay, Wool needs to eat, and then we're fighting the mechanoids. So 5 people with relatively primitive equipment, except for one guy with an LMG. Actually, let's have you behind the rocks as well. Have everyone behind rocks. Okay. Focus fire! Trobo, get out of there. Oh, your left big toe, Trobo. Okay. Shit, wait, hang on. Trobo, death in 13 hours. You can keep going. No, and your fourth toe. Oh, my people are losing all their toes. Oh, fuck, Trobo's down. Trobo's just fucking down right now. Okay. The LMG was not the play. Oh, fuck. This is not how I saw my colony going out. Randy, you asshole! How long until death? No immediate danger for him. 8 hours for her. Okay, Vulture. Go tend to her so she's not bleeding out. Thankfully, the pikeman is prioritizing Wool, which is not my gunner. Okay, good. Wool. Death in 8 hours. Rescue Mega Scarab while you're at it. How long until death? Okay, you're fine. Then rescue. Holy shit. It was intense. It's still, we're not out of the woodwork yet. We are still very much not out of the woodwork yet. Wool, are you okay? 7 hours. Whew, okay. Crisis averted. Jeez. Okay, so what's the battle damage? Like the permanent damage? You already were missing your eye, so that's not new. You lost your right fourth toe. And you lost your left big toe. So all we're missing are a couple toes. That's not that bad. It's just some toes. Definitely not ideal. But, hey, it's fine. Jeez, though. That was fucking close. Also, I did all that just so I could get rid of this fucking ship part, and I forgot to actually get rid of it. I'll have my melee people do it once one of them is standing again. Or not just standing, but like healed. That was one hell of a... Okay. I was trying to say that was one hell of a day. Then Mega Scarab decided he wanted to do one more fuck you. A bunch of patch leather. Honestly, you just need to tend to yourself. We ran out of medicine doing that, by the way. Well then, we'll get some more medicine, I guess. Vulture, please just go rest. Every single person but Huntsman got injured. Yeah, you missed, Randy sent a, psychic drone that, it had like 3 mechanoids. That's it, just 3. I almost got wiped completely. And then, to add insult to injury, I had 2 people who were uninjured. My doctor, thank God, and my guy with the LMG. So of course, in response to this, fucking Mega Scarab over here gets pissed off about the drone because I haven't had a chance to take out the actual drone part yet. So he starts going on a berserk rage and punches the doctor in the face a couple times before getting knocked down again. So now my doctor's injured too, and the only person still up is the guy with the LMG. I mean, the doctor can stand, but she's injured. So I'm gonna have the guy with the LMG, instead of sleeping tonight, he's gonna be going up here to take out the fucking drone, because apparently that's enough to make people want to kill each other. Even after we barely just survived. So yeah, almost lost everything, but mostly fine. At least I got an advanced component. Thanks, Randy. But we're fine now. The only permanent damage sustained... Well, that's good that you managed to save in time. Also, if you're wondering, Mega Scarab lost a toe, and so did Trobo. That from the mechanoids. Mega Scarab is already missing that eye before you comment on it. Well, that, I mean, it could have been worse. It's just toes that are missing. At least no one lost, like, an arm or something. We also used all of our herbal medicine. Like, all of it. Every bit. That was, not ideal. Very much not ideal. Anyway, I do think, however, that is a perfect stopping point, because I've been streaming for a couple hours now. So, yeah, that... Perfect point. Anyway, so I hope that that stream, especially with the ending, was enjoyable for everyone watching. Anyone who didn't get to see part of it and wants to go back, I post all these as VODs on my VOD channel on YouTube, same name as this, Gomfer, except it's Gomfer Live. Look me up if you want to check that out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm glad you got the heart, by the way, Tom. And I'll see you guys tomorrow from next stream. See ya.